Watching Judge from afar for all those years, what have you learned about him now that you're playing alongside him? You get to see him every day.
How he carries himself in and out of the field. I think is one of the best characters that we have in the big leagues. He's just an unbelievable captain, and he's always positive. He's always right there. He's coming to play every day. So I think that's one of the biggest things I realized from him.
And the numbers he's put up during that stretch, is that something that was pretty tough to imagine, seeing that as close?
I don't think I can even do that in MLB The Show. He's just crazy. He's just crazy, literally crazy to see all those homers and all those RBIs, and even taking great at-bats after great at-bat. It's just incredible.
Juan, you have one of the most...
bringing baseball back to the Olympics. I know at the moment that's not something you guys are allowed to do. Is that something you would want to do?
Any chance that I can represent the Dominican Republic is always going to be a fun experience for me, and I'm always going to be open to do it. So if I feel healthy, if I'm in the right spot, I think I would love to do it.
Who do you think would win?
Huh?
Who do you think would win?
Who you think are going to win? I give you that question.
I'm guessing you think the DR.
That's it.
Assimilated to New York, it seems like it's already been your home. What's been your favorite part outside of the ballpark to go to?
I mean, downtown, the city, and everything. So many people, so many tourists, and everything. It's been really cool, and I've been getting to know some parts outside of the city it's not only downtown. So it's been really cool about it.
And for Aaron Judge to play alongside him, what do you think has been the best part, and something maybe you learned from him that you didn't know before?
I mean, the way he's carrying himself in the clubhouse, I think, is one of the biggest things that it comes up to my mind. I mean, everybody knows what he can do in the field, but how he handles himself inside is incredible.
Paul Skenes, what do you think about him starting for the National League?
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun matchup. I think they've been talking about how electric his fastball is, and I think I'm gonna have the chance to see it.
Thank you.
At this event 2 years ago, you had a lot of uncertainty. You didn't know what was going to happen at the trade deadline. How does this experience compare?
For me right now, I just try to enjoy the moment, I think the biggest difference is not about the deadline or everything. I think my experience was having a side in the National League, now being in the AL. I think it's just different, I've been having fun, and it's been really cool.
How much are you thinking about the free agency coming up at the end of the season?
I try to let that to Scott. I just try to focus on my games and everything. I haven't even think about where it's going to be a good place. I'm just thinking about where I'm at right now and what I want to do where I'm at.
What can you say about the Yankee fans embracing you?
They are just one of the best fans in the world. I think they are been day in, day out, every day. I'm more than happy to be part of it, and they are unbelievable.
You've been to All-Star games before, but so we're the Yankee pinstripes at an All-Star game. Is it any more special?
I think the biggest thing is just being an AL clubhouse. He's kind of different, But definitely be a superstar, be an All-Star as a Yankee, and be part of the history is just really cool.
What's it like just to see Aaron here and Clay here as well, and to do it with your teammates?
Really, really happy, because you know what they've been doing throughout the year and how great they are, and see them getting rewarded with coming to the All-Star game is really cool.
Juan, I'm asking, who's the best of the best? Who is your most impressive player among these superstars, All-Stars? If you pick one player, who is the best player for you?
The best, the most impressed player right here, I mean, it's got to be Aaron Judge. I've been seeing him since day in, day out. It's just incredible what he's been handling himself. And I think he's an All-Star forever.
Oh, it's exciting, gotten a chance to watch a couple of his games, the past couple of weeks, since he got called up, and it's special stuff, man, electric stuff. Not only is you can talk about the velocity on his pitches and what he does, but the guy's a pitcher, man. He can work all 3, 4, 5 of his pitches, throw it in every part of the zone, any count, and he's a complete pitcher, man. So it's going to be fun. I think we're all excited to see him on the mound, see him do his thing, especially in his first All-Star game, getting the nod to be a starter. It's impressive, man. So definitely looking forward to facing him. What's that? The approach? Oof. Don't blink, because that ball's coming in pretty fast. So it's, just try to keep it simple, man. Try to get a strike. Don't miss it, because you're probably only getting one pitch to hit, so you can't miss it. Yeah, definitely. He's gonna be one of the top pitchers in this game for a long time. So it's going to be exciting to, get a chance to face him in his first one. And I know he's going to have multiple All-Star game starts, for years to come. So it's going to be pretty cool. Ohtani's been doing his thing once again. Like I said, just to see somebody recovering from Tommy John, which I've been around a lot of different pitchers, and we had a couple position players have that surgery. It's a grueling rehab process, and it's very taxing on your body. But to see him, still go out there swinging the way he's doing, hitting the ball out of the ballpark, left field, right field, center field, it's just amazing. I don't think I could do that.
He's like a result or like how many he hits home runs in the
Yeah, I want to see him hit a home run every day. It's good for the game. It's good for the sport. I know worldwide people are watching him and watching this game, and I think, more players we have that are like him, that are great ball players, it's only going to grow this game. So I'm hoping he does something special every night. Soto's been amazing, man. He's the best hitter I've ever seen. Just from his ability of, getting on base, he knows the strike zone. When pitchers leave a pitch over the heart of the plate, he does damage on it. I've seen him leave the center field, leave the right, leave the left. Big moments, doesn't matter if it's the start of the game, he's only seen one pitch against a guy we've never faced before, takes him deep, or if it's, top of the ninth on the road in a tough environment and he takes somebody deep. It's just impressive to see him do that day in and day out, and I got a front row seat for it all.
And as a guy who's right to walk here, you signed, and you're doing anything, was you pushing him in any way? They made some what's that like?
That decision's, all based on him and his family and what they want to do and what feels right, So as a teammate, it's just about being supportive for him and, showing him what New York can offer. But I think the fans have definitely shown him a lot of love and shown him, what he means to this city. And, I wish him nothing but the best. He's going to make the right decision for what's best for him. And, I know we definitely love to have him in New York for a long time, but it's ultimately up to him to make that choice.
Steph and LeBron are finally teammates for the Olympics. Who's one MLB player you'd love to be a teammate with that you haven't yet?
Ooh. Well, just watching, we just played in Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Seeing him, what he's doing for them. They're in first place doing their thing, and just impressive to watch. At bat after at bat, he works his walks, he plays great defense, hits the ball out of the ballpark, hits for average. It's just great instincts on the base path, man. He's a special talent for sure.
And who do you want taking the last shot for Team USA?
Being in California, I love watching Steph do his thing, but LeBron or Steph, those are my two picks.
Did you miss the home run derby or no? You're okay.
It was fun. I had a blast when I did it, but it's time for other people to do it. Have some fun with it, hit some homers. I'll probably do it again down the road at some point, but not this year. Not this year.
One favorite for today? The home run derby.
It's tough. Adolis, he's in his home park. Seen him hit a lot of homers, a lot of big homers, and especially in the World Series. So he might be my pick, but we'll see. There's a lot of good hitters. So this is a good group. This is a good group this year. World Series championship. I think that's the number one thing. That's ever since I got drafted, get a chance to be with the Yankees organization, was always hearing about, the stories of all the World Series they won and the runs they went on, and how the city transformed when it was happening. So I think that's the biggest thing. I just want to bring a championship back. It's been quite a long time, since 2009, and I've been with the Yankees since 2017. So it's I think it's time we do that. Oh, definitely. Getting a chance to represent the Yankees, be here for an All-Star game, it's something I'll never take for granted. Even if we don't have any days off, I'm gonna still be here playing in the game.